Today we will fuse and use Deity Mech. Alright fellas, welcome back to another Bit Legend video. Today we are going to do exactly what we talked about. We're going to make Transformers. So one thing I really love about the game is it shows you exactly where everybody comes from. Now I do want to mention that it's a little bit different from what we're used to. If you see that I can get this guy in Zone 2 Dungeon 4 and I can get this guy in Zone 1 Dungeon 4, that means the blueprint for Transformer, for example, will drop anywhere at all in Zone 2 and Zone 1, not only in Dungeon 4. Does that make sense? Also, there's one more extra quirk the devs posted. If you want to get direct information from the devs, they have a Facebook page, so check that out. I'm not on that yet. Not a real big Facebook fan, to be honest. But yeah, so if you want direct info from there, and so that's where this has come from. But you must capture one of these guys before the blueprint will even drop for you. So just to wrap that up one more time, the blueprint won't drop until you have one of the component guys. Same thing for the legendary, so I don't need to fuse this guy before the legendary blueprint drops. As long as I have this little blue guy, for example, I will get the drop. So anyways, Unicorn plus Extreme Hatred, Transformer. This is the blueprint that kept me from making this video for almost a week longer than I wanted, but let's get it done. We got it today. I'm a big fan. If you have the component familiars, or you have the component monsters that you need and all you need is a blueprint, I think the math works out the best for farming Dungeon 4 because you have 9 epic bosses, so that's 9 chances to drop the blueprint. Yes, you do have less item find because of Dungeon 4. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second, but the special dungeon of each zone has a smaller bonus, but it also costs 20 energy instead of 30 energy. So Transformer, I think he looks really cool, but we're not going to be using him in the ordinary sense. We're gonna, we're gonna make the guy. So Mech Chief, Mech Chief. I am actually really close to making the legendary Mantis. All I need to do is get these that come in the black shop or the black market, but the black market's gone right now. I'm kind of sad about that. So maybe look forward to a Hell Mantis video in the future, but let's keep it moving. Who am I looking for? This guy, Wolf Eye. Wolf Eye is actually not bad in his own right if you just want to use somebody while you're waiting on this to happen. Is it Wolf Eye? Right. I should know. I'm making the video. Let's double check, because Wolf Eye might actually be for another one. I'm pretty sure it's Wolf Eye. Yeah. So Tyrant Mech, Wolf Eye. Okay. All right. Calm down, fellas. Here it is. Where is he? Wolf Eye. Boom. I got so many legendary fams lined up to make for you guys and make videos that it's not easy to keep them straight. But let's see. So Wolf Eye, like I said, you can use him in his own right if you want a DPS and you're kind of on the way to do this. I would not suggest stabling or devouring any of your guys right now, but we can talk about that as we kind of get into the video. That'll give me something to ramble about. So where are we? Sometimes when you click, things will disappear, but if you just relog, it's fine. It's just a little visual bug. Everybody be cool. Where is my boy? I need to make another exchange for something else. This is what we're looking for, Tyron. Bump. Haven't really looked at this guy either. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. Looks pretty good. Now, fusions are bugged if they have the crit damage. These guys cannot crit unless they have a bonus that says crit, so anybody that has this bonus is kind of gimp right now. That is a bug that we have pushed along to the devs, and they've been pretty quick about fixing stuff that we've pushed on, so there we go. Like I said, boom, speaking of pushing stuff, let's hit that button. Feels good. I have no idea what this is going to look like. I probably fought him... I think I fought him in Trials before, but look at that. So, pure DPS. Triple damage is also known as strike in the game. It used to be known as power hit, but the name was changed. Probably translation stuff. But it is what it says. So whether you see strike or whether you see triple damage, it literally means that your attack is going to do 3 times as much, and you can crit and strike at the same time. and you know that because the damage will just be crazy big. So 0 SP closest enemy, 1 SP closest enemy, 1 SP target enemy. I'm really looking forward to that. Couple that with his high agility. I'm going to use this guy in PvP and get some sniping done. Hopefully you can't see that. Can't hear that barking dog off in the distance. 2 SP heal target. I'm not mad about it. And then let's see, 2 SP closest enemy. So very glassy here. I'm hoping to use this guy for manualing PvP, and maybe I should show him off in that. But I'm gonna run through auto something. We'll see whatever content I have available to me. But before I get out of here, let's do a quick little chit chat on the future. So 3 legendaries made. I am just a couple materials and 1 epic away from making this. I'm not a big fan of dodge tanks. Come on, there we go. Of dodge tanks, but he's got enough stamina to make it work. There is a super rare block legendary that I'm kind of eyeing, but the grind for him is going to be crazy, and we'll talk about that. That is Blue Universe. I don't like Alien Superman for any reason, and I'm still trying to get, full armored mech. So look forward to those in the future. What else? Let's get out of here. We've been grinding hard. Let's go jump into some content. I'm not going to bring him in raids, but whatever. We're finally able to clear normal raids and kill the boss. The clan has been working quite hard. So trials or ordeal? Let's see. Yeah, we have a ticket. All right. Well, who am I going to replace on this? Xeno actually is really good. When you get to tier 9, you have enough to plus 10 your Xeno. So losing him is going to be a little bit sad. But there we go. Iron Scorpion, I caught him with gold. I would not suggest bribing anything in this game except for Fatal Fearer. He's like a raid goblin. He's super rare, so I would bribe him. But other than that, I would say just use your gold. Be lucky. And here we go. Boom. Deity Mech. I'm losing a healer, but I have 2 healers. Do I need the extra tank in the back? I don't know. Let's see how it goes. He is very, very glassy. That's why I'm putting him in the 4th slot. That is the safest slot. But enough yapping. Let's get into it. I'm going to hopefully just auto through this, and then we'll be able to kind of look at the DPS meters and see what in the world's going on. Healing is not on the DPS meter. I have tested that. So healing not going to be there for you. You see, so we talked about Strike, we talked about the developers. They have a Facebook page, so if you want to interact with them in some way, that's where you want to do it. As far as the blueprint drop location, we talked about that. So anywhere that you can get the monster, any zone you can get the monster, you can get them. And as far as streaming, I've been getting a lot of questions on YouTube about, am I going to go back to streaming? Yes, I am, but I'm currently out of the country because the borders are closed, and streaming here on the internet is not going to be viable, but I am lucky that I can play and do videos, so we're going to do what we can do. But when I get settled, I'm definitely going back to streaming. I cannot wait. I got a lot of stuff planned, and I'll be able to do it better than I did before. For people who are looking at getting the game, it won't be on iOS. The developers it won't be yet, or I should say it won't be until June/July. The developers are trying to get it on iOS. I hope they try to get it on Steam because that'll help a lot of other people as well. But so iOS June/July, that's what they're hoping for. iOS is always a pain in the butt for developers. They're always complaining about iOS wanting things specific, and since Apple is so big, they can kind of push their weight around and make things more difficult for everybody. I'm seeing the DPS. I'm liking it. I'm liking the DPS, as you would expect. Very nice. Sometimes I run a tank in the back. Sometimes I run just all healers or 3 healers and a DPS, and it just kind of depends on what you're fighting. But I like it, man. First off, he looks awesome. These attack skills are amazing. I know a lot of you guys want to be able to turn off the animations and make things go faster. I get it. I understand both sides. I do think that the animations add something to the game. But I don't think that movement speed, like on a boost or on your mount, is speeding up combat. And I think if they add that in, if they make movement speed speed up combat, then I think that'll kind of fix that problem a little bit. But what else? If you want to play on your iOS, if you play the game at all, you need to sync with Facebook, not with Google, but with Facebook if you want to play on iOS in the future when it comes out. So if you want to get a head start, you could play on an Android emulator. the most popular ones, and it's pretty even popularity between Nox, BlueStacks, and Memu. That's MEMU. But you can play on your PC, play with an emulator, sync it with Facebook. Don't sync it with Google. And then that way, when iOS comes out, you'll be able to just play on your phone like you want anyways. If you are not going to use Apple, then syncing with Google is totally fine. I sync with Google and I have no problems. Friend slots. Probably the number one question I get is friend slots. In this game, there are only 50 friend slots, and being in a guild does not allow you to use your guildies on your team. So to help my guild, pretty much all my slots are guild slots. I really, really hope they make it maybe at a certain guild level you can unlock the ability to use all the people in your guild, or they could just add it as a feature. I think it would be cool as an unlock. However, if we think about that, to unlock something, the guild has to progress relatively far, and it would probably hurt smaller guilds that need that help more. So maybe just making it a feature that they add to the game that you can use your guildies. Because if I could use my guildies, that's going to give me 30 more slots that I can give to other people. And I would really, really, really like if they increased friend slot size, or your friends list, as a reward for leveling or as a reward for getting through tiers. I think that for every level should give you another friend slot or something like that, because 50 is very, very limiting. The Discord has been open for a week. We made the Discord a week ago, and we've already got 300 people on there. So this community is going to grow. I think in a couple weeks we'll be hitting 1,000 and then 3,000 and so on and so forth, and just going up and up and up. But it is limiting. I really hope the game gets on iOS, because I know a lot of you guys are on there, and you want to play your mobile game on your mobile device. I get it, fellas. I get it. We're out here doing our quarantine walks and our quarantine exercise around the house, and it's nice to have my phone in my hand so I don't go crazy. But there you go. So that is friend slots. If you need friend slots and you want friend slots from more than just me, join the Discord. There is a channel for friends and player ID. Go to that channel, post your ID in there, say, hey, I'm the new guy. I want some friends. Nobody will talk to me. It's quarantine. I haven't seen another human in like 2 months, and either my dog is talking or I am hallucinating. So please, I need human contact. I get it, fellas. I get it. Transfers. So another question that came up was, is there any sort of transferring between the servers? The short answer is no. The long answer is server 1 had an issue back in the day. The devs told the players to, through Facebook, not through the game, but through Facebook. Look at Pharaoh doing damage up there. They told them to send their character name and player ID, and the devs had to hand transfer everybody that applied from server 1 to server 2, and that's what server 2 is at right now. We all, of course, are on server 3, which is obviously the best server because we're on it. And yeah, so that's the one kind of hiccup in the history of the game so far, is the server 1 to server 2 thing. To my knowledge, the data is completely separate, so transfers are going to be very difficult. And I don't know how they're going to handle it. Of course, we're going to watch it like a hawk. I'm going to report back here if there's anything worth reporting on. And goodness gracious, that is such a cool... Look at him. Look at him. He looks like Cindergosa, like a cyborg Cindergosa. Look at that thing. That is... Don't you want that on your team? I'm telling you. It's beautiful. The graphics in this game is beautiful. The further that you get in the game, the cooler enemies you run into, and the art gets better and better and better and better. I mean, I think that's really showcased in World Boss. Since we're talking about it, I'll probably just show some World Boss art right now, because art was also another thing. When I first joined this game, I had definitely a bias. I like Sean Face's art. I think it's probably the best art I've ever seen in my life. What did I just get? Did I just get something? Monster, for fusing the guy. Yeah, you get rewards for everything in this game, fellas. Look at that. You get that, and don't forget to use it and eat it and up your stats and all that good stuff. But let's just show the boss art real quick. I mean, that's nice. A lot of detail there for 16-bit. And then let's just skip to 4. This is my favorite. Look at that. It's like a Dark Souls 16-bit boss. Like, oh man. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? Let's show one more. show 7. This is the last boss right here. And his name is Adam. Look at that. This guy is he's not fun times to fight. What else? Let's go through Ordeal real quick, or not, because we don't have any Ordeal. Do I have any PvP? We do have a PvP. Let's show this guy in PvP, and I'll have to change my PvP team up. I do have. Who do I want to kill? I know everybody on here. It's kind of unfair. Let's do that, and let's put in my mech. I've got Pharaoh in the back. So one tank in the front. Pharaoh's in the back because he's got the most stamina. Yes, there's a lot of attacks that attack the rear, and I really don't want him to die, but he can take one hit. He should be able to, better than everybody else. And this is basically the same teammate. I switched out my tank for Moonlight, which I'm a big Moonlight fan. I use him to push through all the content, and he is not stable at all. And he would be easy to stable if you wanted to. I kind of want to wait and see if Moonlight goes into a legendary or something. But here we go, fellas. Please be patient. Please, let's take it off auto. Boom, okay. So DPS hit hard in this game. My tank can definitely get wrecked. The gacha is resetting tonight, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get a big boy accessory. I definitely have a legendary accessory, and it's, I'm not complaining about it, but yeah, it's inconsistent. This is the ultimate skill. If you want to see more about it, check it out in the last like 2 or 3 videos. I love that skill so much. And then here we go. So we're gonna attack target, or this one was attack closest. So if it was furthest, I'll do it. Attack target. I think we need to try to snipe him. That did basically nothing. Okay, not going great. I should have attacked furthest just to focus fire, but I was wondering if that could just get a big hit on him and make it happen. But this has attack target. Yeah, he's got a target and a random. Let's do the target. Boom. Get him off. But yeah, DPS players are definitely a threat to, make you pay attention. They can do a ton of damage. So I feel like it's pretty balanced, and the edge goes to whoever is manualing, obviously, and I think as it should, But mount skill, rear, boom. All right, can we get no? Look at this. So closest enemy, that's a lot of damage. And how much was the target? Target's usually a lower damage scale, and then closest here. All right, 2 SP, closest enemy. Look at that. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And just to make it a little bit longer, fight everybody. What is this one? Target enemy? Yeah, let's do it. Boom. I like it. I'm happy. There you go. Like I said, so I'm missing the legendary blueprint of full armored mech, and I'm missing 7 materials that I have only seen in the black market, and the black market is gone right now. So I really want to show you guys full armored mech. I think he's gonna be my new favorite shiny toy, and I would like to get a legendary tank. I've got everything but, again, a couple materials from the black market to make Hell Mantis. So that's what I'm looking forward to in the future. If you want to talk to me, Discord is the fastest, quickest route. If you put it on Facebook, I will see it, but it might not be in the most timely manner. And I think what I'm going to do, instead of replying to each individual comment on Facebook, I'll probably, or not Facebook, on YouTube, I will probably just try to address them all in the next video, because I'm getting a lot of the same comments and a lot of the same questions and things like that. So I think it'd be better for everybody. As always, I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.